はいどうも、トミーと申します。気まぐれライブ配信ということで、今回はスタンリーパラブルの2回目です。時間の方が2018年の2月12日15時45分頃となっております。前回はというか、このゲームはスタンリーさん主人公です。操ってというかの職場から人がいなくなったんで、職場ちょっと探検して何が起きてるんだというのを探索します。で、脳内なのかどっかからナレーターの声が聞こえるんで、ナレーターさんはスタンリーは何々しましたっていうことを先に言います。で、それに従ってもいいし従わなくてもいいし、全く違うことやってもいいし、従った、言われた内容を実行してみてもいいと。で、前回は全く間違えた、言うこと聞かずに進めていって、あまりいい思いをしなかったので、素直にやっていこうかななんて思っていたりするんですが、どうだい？固まったんじゃないのか？来たか？ちょっと読み込んでるぞ。最初からにしちゃったけど、最初からにしてもあんまり変わらないからいいんだけど。
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.And although others might have considered it so, Stanley relished every moment that new orders came in, though he had been made exactly for this job.
こんな感じでね、ナレーションがついてると見せかけて、最初のナレーションと見せかけて、この後もずっとこの人います。
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour.When he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
で、前回もそうでしたけど、お昼11時20分ぐらいからこの状況が始まります。で、私の番号は427番。こんな感じで仕事場が形成されております。
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days.Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But
か
the
なり
one
引き
thing
こ
he
もっ
knew
た
for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
開かない。
Eventually,
開かな
someday,
い。
they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to
そうだ
do.
そうだ、いつかここに
Now
また
it's just a little bit
何か出て
closer.
くるんだろ。
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
という終わり。まあこれも一種のエンドなんでしょう。前回終わった後にちょっとここ間違えてクリックしたら扉を閉めるっていう動作をやってたんで、まあせっかくなんで最初にやっとこうかなというところです。しゃがみ動作はあんまり意味ないんだけどね。
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley
そうだ
just
みんな
needed
打
to
ち合わ
get
せ
to
し
the
てんだっ
meeting
て。
room, and
や
from
っぱ
then
り
on,
さ、
he would never be alone ever again.
ほら誰もいないもん。あ、痛い。間違えた。よいしょ。相変わらずみんなしっかり鍵閉めていくね。
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he
で
entered the door on his left.
前回は、全部無視したパターンとたまに無視するパターンというか交互ぐらいに確かやったのかな。そしたらなんかあんまりいい感じにならなかったので、とりあえず言うこと全部聞いていきます。サクッとね。どうなるんだろうね。あ、会議室は
Yet there was not a single
広く
person
ない？
here either.
前回も思ったけ
Feeling a
ど。
wave of disbelief,
やっぱ広いな。
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
不安だがまず上司にね、こう会いに行きます。
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
そんな上司に会いたくねえけどさ。バスルームは開かない、ね。開かない。上司。
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible.
ネタが話し終わるのを1秒たりとも待つもん。言わんばかり。
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a
感
few
情は
moments
健康的
with
ではあり
some
ません。
calming new age
穏
music.
やかなニューエイジミュージック。ああ、落ち着く。はあ、癒される。
Feeling soothed
Hey.
and rejuvenated,
Jogging.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
あ、しまったね。ここまでは見たことあるけど。で、右真っ暗だから、ガチャコーン。で、ローディング中ですね。はい。
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit
さあ、深く
peculiar.
深く。
It was a stirring of emotion in his
こんな
chest,
職場の地
as
下
though he felt
こ
more
んなになっ
free
て
to
るとは思わ
think
な
for
かったね。
himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
なんだい、答えが見つけられるのかい？ちょっとライトないんだからさ。明かり明かり。なんかこういう暗いところのこういう非常灯というか赤いのってなんか俺は怖くてやる。そう、前回はね、こっちに行きなさいよっていう感じなんですけど、エスケープが気になって、ダッシュで向こう行ってぺちゃんこになりました。まあこっちでね、ここまで来て従わないっていうのをやってないから、そのパターンも本当はやりたいんだけどね。なんか文字が書いてある。 あ、落ちちゃった。
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place
すごい
hold?
モニターの数、
Stanley
お金
thought
か
to
かってる
himself.
ね。
Did he have the strength to find
360度
out?
見渡す限り、ドアの上以外全部で、あーこっちね。はいはい。で、ここにも3人ぐらいいるんだね。なんだろう、監視カメラっぽいマーク、ポチッとな。
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
こんなん見られて仕事してんのもな。個室に分かれてるのはいいと思ったけど、これ何番まであるんだろうね。あ、ちゃんと1番からあるわ。601番はファイヤード。フィヤード。なんかロープとかで。すげえな。これは何だろう、上に上がる。ピッ。
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
開いたな。どっから来たんだこれ。乗る。あ、しまった。
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
ディセーブル。全部ダメになってんな。なんか真ん中赤いけど大丈夫これ。くるくる回ってる。なんだこりゃ。あ、5番がある。ファシリティパワー。電源。マインドコントロールズアイドル。アウェイティングインプット。
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
電源入れちゃう。かな。とりあえず落としてみるか。えい。え
？Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
暗いよ。
Was it over?
どうなったんだ
？Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
自由はすぐそこだ。
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
本当だよ。こんな場所誰が何のために作ったんだよ。
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building
もしかしてあれか
hold?
な。
But as sunlight
多く
streamed
の
into
プレイ
the
ヤーが
chamber,
こ
he
う
realized none
600
of
何
this
人とか
mattered
で
to him, for it was not
俺も面白い
knowledge
剣
or
に
even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal
お
had
外だ。
not been to understand,
お外。
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it
お
will
ー、
be
外。
his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
ドア踏み外したって言うんじゃって。これどうなってんの？ああ、
Stanley felt the
歩いた。
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new
お
path
お、密
before
閉
him.
密閉された世界から外
This
に。
was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
幸せエンド。ビートザゲーム。なんか実績解除したな。帰ってきちゃうし。帰ってきちゃうし。
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
やっぱりねえんだよな。じゃあ今度はさっきのとこ行ってイエスボタン押しちゃおうかな。パワー入れちゃおうかな。
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
任しとけ。
he entered the door on his left.
スムーズに動いてやるぜ。
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might come into a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
ボスの部屋へまっしぐら。
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill
開いた。
Supreme.
早いね。いいね。えい。なんてスムーズな移動なんだ。迷わずに移動したけど。でれでれ、こっちだっけ。
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
マインドコントロールファシリティ。
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
こんな高いところで仕事したくないよ。
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place, where freedom meant nothing.
たまに数字に戻ったと思ったんだけどな。戻った。あった。427。私の部屋はどう映ってるの？ああ、一応それっぽいね。よくは見えないけど。エンプロイー427。ちゃんと書いてあるね。なんか同じ絵が貼り付いてる気がしてならないけど、そんな手抜きはしてないかい？よくこんだけ絵を準備したね。はい。上へ参ります。
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
戻るっていう
His
手
own
もあるの
life
か。
in
もしかする
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
お
world?
ー、上が先が見えないね。おー、着いた。ローディングするのかと思った。上見せ
But
たから
here
真っ
was the
暗だった。
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls. After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonation will explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then?
2分としましょう。お前
Ah, now this is making things a little more
始まっ
fun,
た。
isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's
あと俺
desires.
2分しか生き
Oh,
てい
this
けな
is
いの。
much better than what I had in
なんか
mind.
な
What
ん
a
かない
shame we
の。
have
来
so
た道。
little
あれ
time
来た道
left
ど
to
こだっけ
enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
あ
precious
そこの
moments
反
each
対
one
側だ
of
からあっ
them
ちだ
is.
な。
More time to talk about you, about me.
あれこの辺が来たんじゃなかったっけ。
What all this means, I barely know where to start.
あがない。
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
なんかの電
A
源。
moment of solace before you're obliterated.
ホームボタ
All
ン。
right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna
三角ボ
die
タン。
anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased
どうせ
them.
これから
I turned off
君
the
は死ぬん
machine.
だっ
I
て。
set you free.
やべ
Of
え。
course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then
物語
dying
の一例でしかあり
alone.
ません。
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it
ある
burn
時
to
は
a
オフィスの
crisp.
地中に
I have to say this,
沈
though,
没。
this
カリカリになるまで
version of events has
焼
been
き焦が
rather
す。
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
しまった。
Almost hate to see it
しまった。
go.
畜生。
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds
何も
left.
聞かない。
And I'm enjoying this so much.
あと
You know
34
what?
秒
To
残され
hell
てい
with
る。
it. I'm going to
あと
put some
28
extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
あ、伸びた。
Dear me, what's
伸ばしてくれた。
Stanley? Is it that
寿命
you
が
have
1分
no
伸びた。
idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume
乗っかっ
when
てる
you
場合じゃ
saw
ない。
that timer
あー、
that
鼻かゆい。
something in this room was
あ、死ん
capable
じゃ
of
う。
turning on? I mean, look at you.
鼻かいてる場合じゃない。
Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this
あ、
room.
なんだ。
These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big
あー、あれ
red
でもない、
button,
これでもないって
or
やってる
this
のバレてる。
door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley.
失望するため
You're
に
in
君
for
はここ
quite
に
a
いるんだよ。
disappointment. But
急
here's a
に悪い
spoiler.
やつになったな、
That
こい
timer
つ。
isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving
あ
along. It's just
使えなくなっちゃった
seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see
あと
you
何分
made
あと
humble.
42秒。あ、こっ
This
ちに
is
も書いて
a
ある。
challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
あ、ボタン効かない。
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom
あ
and nothing.
あ、爆発があと30秒。
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All part of the joke.
何もない。
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
ドアス。爆死した。なんだよ。おお、散らかってる。なんだ？時間は戻っちゃったな。この辺から監視されてたと思うんだけどな。さっきカメラこの辺からこう映してたんだよな。こいつか？ヤッホー。お前か？お前、ファイルの箱に見せかけてカメラなんじゃないか？ヤッホー、ほいほいほいほい。映ってる？仕事してないぜ。誰だ散らかしたのは。
The meeting room. Yes,
ある意味
that's
丁
where
寧にばら
everyone
まい
would
たもん
be.
だな。
Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
よし、とりあえず行ってみよう。二手に分かれる部屋までは行ってみよう。とりあえず素直に話聞いてやったぞ。途中までだけど。
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his
この
left.
状態で素直に行くか。
Yet there was not a single person here either.
みんな散らかってない
Feeling
ね
a。wave of disbelief,
我
Stanley
々、
decided
私
to
の
go up
近
to
所
his
の方がちょっ
boss's
と荒ぶっ
office.
たのかな。
Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
上司。開かねえのかな。あ、開いた。トイレ。洗面台。ちゃんとタオルもある。なんか書いてある。ボスは知った？Says goes if boss's surface って表面とかあったっけ？エクストリームバスルームス。なんかとんでもねえトイレみてえな。ここにこう座るわけじゃん。座るわけじゃん。落ち着かねえな、これ。広いな。水は出ない。鏡映り悪いよ。ちゃんと掃除して。水垢落としてね、ちゃんと。あ、いた。もしかしてあれかい？上司が荒ぶっているのかい？あ？エレベーター？パンダの額に銃突きつけてんな。なんかないかな。どっち行くんだろう。上と下適当に押したんだけど。あ、上押した。上行けんのかな。あー、穏やかな音楽が流れている。エレベーターで音楽って流れるもんなのかな。まあ乗ってる間暇だからいいんだけどさ。どっち行ってんだろう。何階とかっていう概念はないのかい？上か下かってのはもうそのフロアしかねえのかな。どっち行ってんだろう。ここもちょっと散らかってるし。 どこ行くの？帰ってきた。もう一回。今度下。ね、これ音楽を聴くために、あ、わかったぞ。実は上とか下に行ってないで、同じ場所にいて揺れてるだけだな、これ。知ってるぞ。そういうアトラクションなんだろ。で、飽きたらボタンを押すと、脱出できるんだろ。ほら、何階とかって書いてあるな。そういうことだな。ちょっと女子暇だったんだな。
Here's the door, just go.
さあ、ドアです。行け。雑になってきたな。まあ、行くけどね。ちょっと飲み物。よし。
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
でもな、やること変わんないのもな。面白くねえよな。こっちまで来ちゃうともうやることねえんだよな。だってもう後ろ閉まっちゃってんでしょ。
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Now the
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
But here
was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave.
もう怒られ
If you
続
want
け
to
る
throw
んだ
my
これで
story off track, you're going to have to do
どこ
much
にタイム
better
ってんだ
than
っけ
that.
なこっちだ
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll
君
find
には
this
自分が思うほどの力はないの
Stanley suddenly
なことは分かって
realized
るよ
he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation
DNA
system.
認証を行わ
In
ない
the
と
event that
核
this
弾
machine is
核
activated
爆
without
弾が
proper DNA
爆発し
identification,
て
nuclear
核
detonators
爆
are
弾
set
が
to
あるような施
explode,
設で俺は働か
eliminating
さ
the
れてたの
entire
か
complex. How long until detonation then?
その爆弾の装置を上司が握ってたんだ
2
な
minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You
さあ
are the star.
ナレーションの
It's
実況が
your
始まりました
story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
さああと2
Oh,
分で
this
す
is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
なんで
Mere
残念なんだ
moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
1秒1秒が
More
なんて貴
time
重なん
to
でしょう
talk about you, about me, where we're going.
いやーその1秒1秒がね刻々と過ぎていくんだけど何もしないっていう
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
そうだよどこ行ったん
A
だよ
moment of solace before you're obliterated?
さっきも多分言ってた
I'm
んだ
in a
ろう
good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
機械の電
Of
源を
course,
切り
that was
君を自
merely
由に
in
した
this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
やだね死ぬまで
Other
ボタンを押し
times,
続け
I
るっ
let
てい
the
うの
office sink into the ground,
これはさっき見
swallowing
たな
everyone inside,
Yeah,
or I let it burn
Kikogas.
to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds.
1分19秒
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? But you really believe there's an answer? How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10, 100, 1,000? I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail.
まあここからなんか抜け出すまあ結構無茶苦茶な方法はきっとあるんだろうねそうじゃないとこのナレーションの言うことを聞かざるを得なくなってしまう
And Stanley died again. And Stanley died again.
再び死にました
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
本当だよ
No ending here. Just
粉々になっちゃうよ
pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice.
人生が終わる
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say,
さよならはいポンあれ散らかってないぞ
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
これまた最初からなってんな普通に戻ってんな
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
多分左通った道に繋がってんだな。で、これが間なんだな。あ、うい。おー。これ荷物用とかじゃないの？貨物とか。
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He
人
wanted
が
to
乗ってい
wander
る。
about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go,
あ、ナレーション困ってる。
from here.
どっち行けばいいの？
Left.
じゃない？
Oh, no. No, it's to the right. My mistake.
右？
No,
で
no,
も
no,
ない。
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I
後ろ？
thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
ペラペラしてるよ。
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
他は閉まったままか。こっちでいいのかな。あ。
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
これ上だな。
Okay. We just have to get back to oh.
これ覗いちゃいけないんだな、ここで。
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
戻されやがった。
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
ナレー
it
ションも
mean?
ちゃんとやり直してんな。
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
あ
When Stanley... Wait,
あ
what?
あ、ドアが増えてない。
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh.
おいお
Everything
い
should
おい
be...
おい。
Oh,
しっ
did
かりしてく
something
れ。
change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
ああ、急に眠くなってきたな。どの扉行ってもいいの？ここ行けんの？行けないよ。あ、ちゃんと見えてる内容が違う。じゃあまず端っこから。あ、繋がってんじゃん。
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again. But it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh. 戻された。 相変わらず指示はないね。
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
さっきの部屋どうなっちゃったんだ
Stanley
ろう。
decided to go to the meeting room.
分岐
Perhaps
部
he
屋
had
が。
simply missed a memo.
あ あれおや
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering
進む先がないぞ。
It's possible the story is
バ
back
グじゃ
where
ない
we
の
just
か。
came from. Why don't we go back the other direction
処理が
and
止
see
ま
if
っ
we
ちゃ
missed
ダメだ
anything?
ろう。戻ろうぜ。こんなんやってらんねえよ。部屋戻ろうぜ。お
Aha!
い。
I knew we'd miss
お、
something.
なんか来るかい。
The story. Here it
あ、やばい。
comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story.
おい、何もない
Okay,
ぞ。
let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
戻る戻る。あ、暗い。暗いとこ下げてきたのに。なんだこれ。
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
まあ、
Is this
本
the
当だよ。見
story?
覚えないよ。ど
I
こだ
don't
よ、これ
think。so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Oh,
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really
Good
paid
job.
off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
あ、しちゃった。リスタートしちゃった。なんか出てる。
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't
解
get
決策
lost,
を持っていま
I've
す。
employed the help
迷子に
of
ならない
the
ように、
Stanley
スタンリー・パラボル
Parable
ライン。
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
ラインに従って、これなら簡単でしょ。イエーイ、簡単だぜ。歩いてきゃいいんだろ。ずいぶん変なとこ行くね。右に行って。
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
シダ。
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Wait,
what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Ah.
Oh, no, not again.
How
Could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
Restart.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the
Adventure line
What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? why can't we make up our own story?
こんなもん
Something
に
exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh,
頼らなく
this
てもいい
all
のか。
sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
頼らなくてもいいって言ってもな。あ、右に道がある。
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley
Exciting.
forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
やばいやつだ。
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready
お、
for
わか
it.
った。ループ処理抜けた。
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
お、出た。
Ah, a choice. We get to make a
新しい部屋
decision.
来た。
From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the
ずーっ
correct
とぐる
one.
ぐる回ってきていいのか
Another
な。
victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this?
コンフュージョン
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to
8回の
restart the game
restart.
eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all
ナレーターイズゴー。
determined? So now, according to
After
the
a long
schedule,
time,
I restart
Stanley
again.
dies.
Then what? Am I just
Or
supposed to
死んでんじゃん。
forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is
メ
it
イン
really?
メントランメン
No, it can't be.
メンテ
I
ナン
don't
ス
want
ル
it
ー
to be.
ム
I
エン
don't
ドアッ
want
プ
the
イン
game
モ
to
ニター
keep
ルーム
restarting. I don't
ナ
want
レ
to
ータ
forget
ー
what's
リス
going
タート
on.
ザゲーム
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped.
あ、タイ
Does
マー
that
止まっ
mean,
た。
did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
お、
How
そういうこ
would
と
we
か。
even know? Will someone come for us? Will something
これも
happen?
計画のうちなんじゃないか。
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
お、ブザーが鳴った。急に。あ、戻した。あん
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
なんだかね、みんな。お、扉2つになった。
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
今ちょっとずつ刺激を与えていこう。
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. and so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he'd coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
同じっぽいな。ビビ。到着。同じエンドだな。
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
てかこんな離れた上にいっぱいモニター置いてもどれが何だかわかんないじゃん。
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content, walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What? 多分上登ると4番がある。これで5番まで。変わんねえよな。
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
さてと これで電源オフ。終わりは同じかな。同じっぽいな。
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
踏み出さないってのはダメなのかい。ダメだな。にしてもスパッと切れてんだよな。あ、ダメだ。後ろ向きながら出られない。
The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
このエンディングは変わらないな。はい。というわけで、今回は素直にいろいろ聞いてみましたが、とりあえず平和エンドがあるということで、見てはみましたが、なんか途中ね、不穏な空気が、どんどん部屋の雰囲気が変わってしまうなんていうパターンもありましたけど、まだまだなんかいろんな終わり方とかなんかあるんだろうね。はい。またその辺はね、探るかどうかはまあ気分次第なんで、やろうと思ったらやってみます。はい。ではでは、今回はこの辺です。いつも通りですが、ライブ配信になってますけども、このまま動画として上がりますのでよろしくお願いします。コメント、チャンネル登録等々していただけるとありがたく思います。Twitter のリンクが動画の説明欄にありますので、そちらの方もよろしければご参考にというところでございます。はい。ではでは、またこのゲームだったり違うゲームだったりでお会いしたいと思います。それでは最後までご視聴いただきましてありがとうございました。バイバイ。またね。